Let's Try and See with Dina B. And today I got you this wonderful look, and I call this, what do I want to call this? I call this Daily Glam for the Everyday Girl. So, what I did, I took you through step by step. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But no, this is an everyday glam look. You don't necessarily have to wear big long lashes like I do, but you can definitely wear this look every single day. And that's what I did for you today. I did a very detailed tutorial. Please don't complain to me if it's 55 minutes long. It's not, but I'm just saying. I made sure I did you guys a really good detailed tutorial. I even did my brows, girl. I'm telling you, my brows is always trash anyway. I don't know why y'all want to see that, but hey, you know, it is what it is. But I got you guys a great everyday glam look using one of my favorite palettes, which is the Warrior palette. You have these beautiful warm and gold tones, and I showed you how I use them on my everyday face. It's not too this, it's not too that, it's not too wild, but it's just right for you. If you're interested in seeing how I got this beautiful look, then stay tuned and keep on watching. Okay, so I'm starting with my Olay Mist just to kind of moisturize my face and get my face energized and ready for the makeup. Then I'm grabbing my Wonderbrow Brow Gel, and I'm going to trace the bottom row of my eyebrow and go ahead and blend the rest of the mixture up into my brow hairs to kind of make it thicker. And basically all I'm doing is just kind of going in and perfecting my brows to the best of my ability. I'm going to go in with some tweezers and grab some straight hairs and pull those out. And then I'll go ahead and do that also on the other brow. And I'm really just kind of taking my time and making sure it looks as even as I can. And then like I said, I go ahead and brush the mixture into my brow to kind of thicken those up. So that's what you see me doing, just kind of making things even and making sure they're nice and structured and clean. Now, everybody's brows are different, and sometimes my way of doing things won't necessarily work for other people, but just take your time and learn your brow shape and do what is more natural looking. So now I'm grabbing my concealer and I'm taking a flat brush and I'm going over the bottom half of my line, the bottom line of my eyebrow, and I'm going to do that on both sides. And all I'm going to do is blend that down into my eyelid. And once I get that done, I'll go ahead and kind of clean that up with a beauty blender. But this is how I kind of define my eyebrow line to make everything nice and clean. And like I said, there's no rush. You can just take your time and go over your brows. Sometimes it's not going to work out perfectly, but you just have to take your time and go through it. And then the next step would be going back and re-cleaning up my edges, like the wing of my brow. And you know, you don't have to do a whole lot, but just kind of try to get them as even as you can, just like I'm doing. And so now my brows are done, and I'm going to go ahead and grab my foundation, which is the Too Faced foundation in Spice Rum. I'm going to shake it up, and then I'll spray a little on my finger and dab it all over my face. And then I'll use my NYX number 3 brush to blend that in. So that's what you see me doing there. I've had some skin issues as of late, and I'm trying to, you know, definitely cover up those blemishes because I like to pinch, unfortunately. And this Too Faced foundation is really good coverage. It's medium to full coverage. It's really awesome. Then I am trying out my Makeupforever concealer, HD concealer. I'm not sure what color this is, but I actually really like it. I feel like it's amazing. And the color match was pretty great. I apologize. In a few minutes, you will see that I realized that my ring light was not on. I was using my mirror light, and it will get a little bit brighter in a few minutes. So I do apologize for that ahead of time. But what I'm doing now is with my concealer brush, I am blending out the edges and basically bringing that concealer up into my corner lid. This is not a necessary step for an everyday look, but this is what I do. And you can do it too. And this isn't, like I said, it's not necessary, but it's one of those things that gives you a nice finished look. So that's what you see me doing. I'm blending this concealer in. It does not have to be as thick as mine. You know, just do what makes you happy, guys, because this is what's important, so that you can feel comfortable in your makeup, and then you can build up to whatever level you want to get to. So I found this body blender from Ulta. And, you know, I really like it. It's really, really good. It was only $6.99. So if you're interested in getting this big fluffy blender, you can find it at Ulta. It's called a body sponge. When you wet it, it gets really big. So now I'm using my Black Radiance pressed powder to just basically set the rest of my foundation. And I'm going over my whole face with that. I'm not going to go over the highlighted part. I'll use the Beauty Bakery flour powder. And that's in the color Banana, and I'm using that. And I really, really like this concealer and this setting powder. See, I just realized my ring light was not on, so I apologize, y'all. And then I'm going into my pressed powder with the Black Radiance in the color, I think that's Raisin. It's like a darker color, or I forget. I'll leave it in the description. I'm sorry. So moving on, I'm going into my Warrior palette, and I'm going into that very dark chocolate muted brown. And I'm basically starting my base off. And what you see me doing is creating kind of like a very blended out base eyeshadow there with that darker color. And this is a style of makeup that can be used all day and into the evening. So that's why I wanted to do it. It's an all day, everyday look. So it's not too bold, but it's bold enough to turn ahead. So as you can see, I am blending it in very, very well. I'm not using a very heavy hand, just getting in enough so it to show up on my face. And I'm very, very, very carefully blending that in. And then I'm going to grab the tannish kind of color, which is the second from the top row, and I am going to mix both of those colors because, like I said, I don't want it too dark because this is going to be an all-day look. So you kind of got to find a middle ground. So that's what I did there. So I blended both of those colors in together so that it's there but not as heavy. It's not like you're going to the club, but maybe a nice dinner date. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing there. And I'm just making sure that everything's blended out to the best of my ability. You just got to take your time. If it looks splotchy, keep blending. Blending is your friend. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease. Now, what I'm doing now is grabbing a pencil brush, and I am doing a very thin cut crease here. It's not super thick because, like I said, I'm not doing a extremely bold look, but you know, we still trying to show out and look fabulous. So it's not a super big cut crease. I would call it a skinny cut crease, if that makes any sense. But that's what you see me doing there. And I'm going to do that on both eyes. And I'm just taking my time and I'm spreading that concealer out really, really good. And once I get both eyes done, you will see what the next step is and why I did it in this particular shape. This shape is very flattering. It opens your eyes. It makes your eyes look a lot younger and a lot brighter. And that's what we want. We want to be young, fabulous, beautiful, wonderful women. So that's what we're doing here. We don't have to do anything super dark when it comes to our eyes, whether we're going out at night or in the daytime. So check this out. So some of you may have noticed that there's like a little bit of concealer above my eye where I kind of open my eye. I'm going to fix that by going over it with a brush a little later. So now I'm taking a flat brush and I grab that middle shimmery shade, and I'm using that shimmery shade there to basically use it to pack it on to my mobile lid right where the concealer is. And it kind of doesn't really show because the color is almost the same color as the concealer, but it's a beautiful shimmery kind of metallic kind of color, and it's really, really nice against my skin. So that's what you see me doing there. And you see that little line? That will get fixed in a little bit. I'll show you how in a minute. But just take your time. You don't have to move fast with this because you don't want to get sloppy. But just take your time and put that metallic shimmery color that you got from the middle. You see I'm cleaning that up. And that's all you have to do. Now my next step, I am taking a clean fluffy brush and I'm going to go over the edge, like that middle part of my eye, right where the cut crease and the other transition color meets. I'm going to go and blend that edge out so that it's soft. And I'm going to do that on both eyes. And the reason I'm doing that is because, like I said, we're creating a softer look. It doesn't necessarily have to be so glamorous where it's a nighttime look. We're going to use the same look in the day. And I'm just dusting off a little bit of that fallout off my face there. So once you get that blended, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner. And I apologize if I'm a little off camera, but that's what I'm doing. I'm lining my eyes. And my eyeliner is a little bit of a struggle, but as you can see here, I looked kind of downward and I started kind of in the middle and did my line, and then I filled in my corner, and then I did the inner corner last. So maybe this is a better view, but that's what you see me doing there. And I felt like my wing liner came out pretty good today. Tell me what you think in the comments. So once I got my eyeliner done, I'm going to go ahead and move on to my Caution mascara. And this is one of my favorite mascaras that I've used in a very long time. And as you can see, it's going to make those lashes stand up and pop very, very well. Now, as far as your everyday look is concerned, you can actually stop the video right here if that's what you would like, because once you add your mascara, your look is complete. You don't have to add lips. You don't have to add, blush or anything like that, which I didn't use for this look anyway. But, you can actually stop at this point. It's a beautiful look and it looks amazing and you look amazing and we both look amazing. Take a shot every time I say amazing. But continuing in only Dina's fashion, I'm going to go ahead and grab this gold shade and apply my highlight with this beautiful fan brush. And I'm going to do that on both sides because the highlight must be popping. And then I grab it with my finger and overdo it. Like I look like I just got dotted in the middle of my face with basically some gold dust. So I try to blend that out and fix that. And it just made my nose look cuter. So I was perfectly happy with that. But then I go ahead and I move on. At this point, I'm going to do my lips, and I'm using just a brown lip liner. A lot of people think this is a faux pas. I don't care. I like dark lined lips. That's what I'm going to do, guys. Yell at me in the comments if you don't like it. I don't care. But yeah, I'm using also this like creamy lip gloss that I got from Forever 21. It does not have a name, so I apologize. But then I'm going to over it with like a clear lip gloss. And these looks are really popping. I really thought my lips looked amazingly sexy. So once I got that done, like I said, the look's basically done, but obviously we're going to add lashes. And guess what, guys? I did my lashes on camera. Bet y'all didn't think I could do that, but I did. Yeah, so struggle in 3, 2, 1. So yeah, I was terribly unprepared. I didn't even have these lashes out of the box. But once I did and put my glue on, I really didn't have that bad of a trouble as I usually would, because I was kind of looking down and I could actually see exactly where I wanted to place my lashes. Now I'm using this new glue called Companion. It's like a companion glue that I saw on Instagram. It's like so bomb. I really, really like it. And guess what, y'all? It's waterproof out here in these streets. No, I'm not gonna do no demonstrations, but do y'all see how easy I got that freaking lash on today? This lash is the bomb. This lash was $4 also, which makes it even more the bomb. And yeah, $4. And it's on. So now we're gonna move on to the next lash. Not even gonna celebrate like I usually want to, even though, you know, you could tell I was like happy. But we're gonna go ahead and put that second lash on and keep it moving. Now, I saw this lash on Instagram, but I also got it off of Amazon. The lash glue I'm talking about, the companion lash glue. It was only $9.99. So if you're interested in getting some long hold, really, really good lash glue, you might want to try that. But like I said, I'm going ahead and I'm going to put this second lash on. And these lashes actually went on like a dream today. I'm sorry, I'm a little out of focus. I was trying to get close to the camera so you guys can see what the heck was going on. But my camera betrays me every single time. So that's life. But yeah, I hope you guys like this. This look is bomb to me. Like, I'm literally wearing this look to work tomorrow. Like, this is what I do when I'm getting dressed up, when I'm trying to go to work, when I'm going out with family. This is the level I be on, you know.
And that's how I got this wonderful look, guys. I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope you liked my little bit of extraness in the beginning. Don't be mad. Don't forget to subscribe. I need more subscribers, guys. Show your friends, show your mama, show everybody. I'm lovable. Don't you love me? Ain't that why you come back and see me? I know it is. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.